Hi everybody, this is the new Seadoo 300 horsepower cam cover and ignition coils that I wanted to show you guys with the uprated spark plugs just before we install them onto the ski. Okay, so we're getting ready to do the retrofitting on Chimera. So use a small flat point, take out the little safety clip on your ignition coil plug, remove it, gently push onto the pin with your small flathead. While putting a little tension on the wire, and this will pull out the metal pins from your OEM plug. Make sure that you know which way the wires are going in, because you do not want to get that muddled up. That's why we don't just pull them straight out. Do it systematically and leave no room for flaws. Blue wire to the right hand side, brown wire to the left hand side. Turn your metal prongs around, because this plug facilitates a different manner, in other words upside down. So turn the pin, (180°) upside down, push it in. Make sure it snaps into place. Pull the wire, make sure it's got tension, because this must not come loose. Right, first one done. Now with the second one, remember the position of your wires. Turn the pin around, snap it into place. Turn the pin around, make sure it clicks in place, and put tension on the wire to make sure they are in. Cool, so your new plugs have been fitted without a hassle. No joins needed. Always remember when you're working on your valve cover on the bolts that they do turn into aluminium threads. Very careful. Be careful. Take caution. We don't want any strip threads. Okay, after you remove your valve cover, gently place the new one into position. Remember your new seal has to be perfectly in place. Here we use a little bit of grease just to keep the seal in place. It's not easy, but make sure it's perfectly in place before you put it down. Drop back your bolts. And tighten them without using your small ratchet. Once they're all done, gently nip them. Remember, not too tight. Use the procedure that El Diablo is using now. So we're going to move from the inner bolts crosswise and clockwise. Cool. Now let's close the hole where the oil gets filled in on the new cam cover. It comes with a plastic insert that you push into the hole. You put a little bit of grease in there, anti-corrosion. Okay, so now we're going to remove the spark plugs because we're going to put the updated spark plugs in. They come with a new 300 motor, which is 1 degree cooler. Always, before you put your spark plugs in, you can use anti-seize grease, that's what we used there, and check the gaps so that they all are equal. Not necessary to set them, just give them an overall check. Okay, this is the procedure to tighten your spark plugs. Just nip them. There, it's nipped. 90 degrees, 90 degrees, and a little nip. Remember, the compression ring must never be locked, but it must be nipped, so that when it's getting warmer and cooler, the engine can expand on the ring. Okay, cool. Now to insert the new coil packs. Now you'll notice on your new 300 valve cover that there are no threads where we're putting in these bolts now. These are tapered bolts, and there is a little recess made, so take care when you put them in, because you're actually cutting in a new thread. Make sure to do it nice, specifically straight down. You'll find they go in easily, no hassles, but they're going to continue being tight right up until the end. On your coil, ignition coil, there's a little brass ring. So you tighten it right onto the brass ring, which locks it into place. You'll notice we did not use anti-seize grease. We put them in just like that, nice and clean. Next time when we do the plugs, we'll put anti-seize grease on as a normal procedure. Right, there's the nip. They're nice and tight. Gently put your new plugs onto the new ignition coils. Make sure they snap into place. And that they are on tight. Cool. Now we are going to remove the old oil filler cap. It comes out with 2 bolts, as well as a retaining pin into a little anti-vibration bush. We remove this. And then we're going to install our block-off plug. As this old oil cap or oil filler plug is not necessary anymore. So that's what it looks like with our 2 new shortened bolts. We're going to stick that in there. Hello. Good, thank you. We're just busy filming.
Okay. So this one is the engine?
Yeah. Alright, tightening down our block off plug. It's going to look nice and neat. Go. So that's your installation for this jet ski today, and we're ready to rock and roll and test it on the water. Redrockat out for now.